from the base. So apologies to those of you who have taken part before and might already know a lot of this information. But yeah, what is Brighton Fringe? Brighton Fringe is an open access arts festival, which means anyone can take part. As long as you find a venue that will host you and you pay a registration fee to perform. To be a Brighton Fringe venue is free. You create a profile on our event management system, and then you can start programming all these wonderful fringe acts that we'll perform in the city. It takes place from the first Friday in May to the first Sunday in June. This year it will be from the 3rd of May to the 2nd of June. It always takes me a while to get the dates in my head. But yeah, so we have 11 genres that we program. Well, we have events for. We program them. Cabaret and variety, comedy, children and young people, circus, dance and physical theatre, which is one genre. Events and film, exhibitions, music and nightlife, literature and spoken word, theatre, tours and workshops. So if your event falls into those categories, you can take part in Brighton Fringe. So that's what I see then. I just wanted to put some names faces. So first of all we have Sarah over here. Sarah works in artist services, so she can help you with anything from applying to Brighton Fringe, what kind of financial support you get, all that kind of stuff. We have Maddie, there they are. Maddie works in artist services as well, but also supports with artist marketing, so can help you recommend where to buy some posters or how to write factories and things like that. So there's me. I am currently the marketing manager and interim artist services manager, so I've got two nice big jobs at the moment. So yeah, I can help you with, again, both those things that Sarah and Maddie can help you with as well. We have Duncan at the back. Hello, Duncan. Duncan is our executive chair, but he's also currently holding the CEO position. Our CEO union left in June. So Duncan is currently head honcho, the big boss in charge. But then we have Ben. So Ben is the box office manager. So Ben can help you with any queries to do with box office and ticketing and things like that. We have Amy. Where is she? Oh, there she is, right at the back. Amy is head of operations and development. She does pretty much everything other than all the other things we do. But does all the fundraising, sponsorship, and also to make sure Brighton Fringe runs. And then we have Hannah, who also does a lot of making sure Brighton Fringe runs, and her main role is in finance. Next slide, please. Next one, yeah. So I'm just going to chat a bit about last year's audience. So last year we had 880 events take place at 126 venues across the city. So quite a lot of events. We sold 162,000 tickets, and we estimate, which the estimation on this is to usually come along 300 events and things like that. Nearly 500,000 people engaged with Brighton Fringe last year. And yeah, we processed £691,000 worth of delivery box office. Average ticket price was around £9.38, so it's quite an accessible festival. We also offer things like free events, pay what you want events, free donation events. So yeah, generally a pretty affordable festival. Then sort of into our breakdown of sort of more demographics. Around 57% of our audience is female. The largest age category was aged 55 to 64, but then the next two, 45 to 54 and 35 to 44, pretty similar. And then we had our largest category of events was comedy. So around 40% of our programme were comedy events, which was 369 events. Quite a lot of comedy events. Next slide, please. This is some information for artists. So you might have noticed if you've taken part in Brighton Fringe before, we used to call our artists participants. We've had some advice from funding structures, but that's stupid people, so we're now referring to our artists who use producer, makeup artist, stage hand, whatever it is. It's basically someone who is not running a venue or potentially a company like a production company. So this is our timeline of an artist. So we opened registration today. We've had about 25 people start their registration already, which is great to see. So yeah, you can start filling in the registration forms now. We also have bursaries available at the moment, which we'll talk a bit about in a minute. The next couple of months we recommend you contact venues and discuss what kind of deal you might make with them. In December, or like between December and February, confirm your venue and try to secure a contract between yourself and your venue. Complete the registration form, set the pricing, and pay registration fees. Over the next few months, November to March, we run sessions for Fringe Academy, which we'll talk a bit more about in a minute, which is basically free online workshops to support you in your Fringe journey and also your general artistic development. Between January and March, we want you to start thinking about your audience, identifying your audience, who's going to come to the show, and creating a marketing plan. In March and April, start thinking about writing a press release and contacting members of the press who'd like to either write previews about your show or come to the show and get a review from them. And also potentially art industry people attending festivals, so like festival programmers or theatre programmers from around the country and internationally. In April, complete the final bits that we need from you to make sure your events go ahead. So that things like insurance, we need like a PLI, public liability insurance number, and we need your bank details. You know, so you can pay when you sell some tickets. So yeah, and then you can also enter our awards, which we announced in April. We also, April and May, start asking your friends to spread the word and try and sell some tickets. And then in May, break the word. And also just, yeah, encourage your audience to spread the word and tell their friends about your event. So the settlement payment, when you do sell some tickets, you will be paid your box office 6 weeks after the festival ends. That's important. Remember, it's after it ends, not after your show ends or your event ends. That's because we have 8 events. It does take a long time. Aim goes quicker than that, but that's the commitment that we make, that it will be 6 weeks or earlier. Next slide. Some more key dates and deadlines. I've run through most of these. So yeah, things like proof of PLI at the bottom, deadlines for supplying music information, which is something we'll talk about in a minute. Everyone loves music. Next one. So these are our registration fees. We haven't raised our registration fees in several years. We try to keep it as affordable as possible to take part. We do also offer some discounted rates. So if you register your event before the 4th of December, you will receive a 30% discount. Your tickets will also go on sale before Christmas. You also, if you are from a venue and you're registering multiple events, you can receive a 15% discount if you register 15 multiple registrations, so more than 15 registrations. But that gives you an idea. All of this information is available on our website. You will be able to find it there. So, just quickly, what your registration fee is used for. The maintenance of our website, the Brighton Fringe. So, your registration fees are paying for us. So, engage with us as much as you need. Ask for advice, ask for tips. Yeah, we're here to provide customer service for you. So please feel free to contact us about anything, really. Registration fees pay for the operations of Brighton Fringe box office, obviously the cabin, staff, technological equipment, out-of-home advertising for the festival as a whole, showcase events run by Brighton Fringe, access to our arts industry and press list, sponsored social media campaigns about Brighton Fringe on Google, Facebook, Instagram, an official Brighton Fringe photographer and videographer to create content for the festival profile, the opportunity to be involved in bursaries and awards, and just generally the opportunity to be part of something and part of a wider festival. There will not be a rota this year. Again, we still can't afford to produce one. I know it's something that we've also using as much as we can. We will be printing a short run of listings booklets that will be available at things like our box office, at certain venues, things like that, so people can come, collect the booklet, have a flip through and hand it back, so see what's there, so it's easy for them, they can make those choices. So maybe we'll have them available at the leisure centre, you can grab a coffee, you can sit down and have a look at it, so you can come and box on and buy it. So the main issue with brokers, it's a digital exclusion issue, obviously we're excluding lots of people who can't use computers and things like that, so we are well aware of that and we are trying to mitigate it. Next slide. This is a very crude example of ticket money, basically. It's always good to give people an idea of what, where your money is going and what kind of money you might, what kind of charges you might face. So we have a £1 booking fee on tickets up to £6. That £1 booking fee, firstly, goes towards paying for our card provider, so like our credit card provider, because we get charged for that, and also for our box office system. We have to pay for our box office system, and we do that by ticket commission. So we end up with about half of that £1 booking fee per ticket that goes back into Brighton Fringe and the organisation. But then out of your £10 ticket, for example, we will take a 6.5% commission plus VAT. So it's really important to remember plus VAT, which equates to about 7.8%. So that would be about 78p on a £10 ticket that goes to Brighton Fringe. Again, this is to pay for staff, pay for the website, pay for all of the things the festival needs to run. You will also be charged for music usage. So music usage, we legally have to report what music you are using in your event. We have to report it. Different events have different tariffs, it's quite complex. But the most charged last year was around 4%. So on a £10 ticket you could be losing up to 40p on a ticket. Some people will lose more, some people will lose less. Then obviously, depending on your deal with your venue, your money will either go straight to you into your pocket if you've already paid at a higher fee, or it may go to your venue for them to take charges from you that they have arranged with you as well. That only happens in a limited number of venues, but we can advise you on that. Next one. Costs to consider as an artist, accommodation, travel and food. I'm guessing most of you are quite local if you're here tonight, so that's great. But always something to consider. Hire fees, technicians, venue costs, to deal with your venue, how much you're paying for hire fee, is the technician included, all those kind of things. Marketing. Please make sure you do some budget for marketing. Brighton Fringe doesn't guarantee an audience. You have to make sure you're doing some marketing around your event to make sure people know about it and they come. And then also wages. How are you paying your cast and crew? Is it profit there? Are they being paid a flat wage? All that kind of stuff. Next slide, please. Find your brokers and top tips. Make a budget and stick to it. Decide what key aim that you're hoping to achieve. So a lot of people come and they say, I want to get great reviews, I want to sell my tickets, I want to network with every artist I meet, and I want to win 4 awards. You can't do it all. So pick one, maybe 2 of what you want to really, really put your effort into. Get an agent, exactly another example of what they're trying to get out of it. Define your audience and strategize about how you're going to reach them. Pick a suitable venue. So make sure, if we're doing a very serious theatre piece, you have not booked into a venue that is well known for solo comedy stand-up. So, think about your venue. Do they share an audience that you're hoping to attract and be strategic about it? Ensure both you and your venue have a written contract. Just outline costs. You can both refer back to it if there's confusion at a later date. You can always contact us for, as I said, the more you engage with us, the better experience you're going to have at Brighton Fringe, the more support we can offer. And like I said, taking part in Brighton Fringe doesn't guarantee ticket sales, but you're going to have to work hard to encourage people to come to your event. Next slide. Okay. So some information for venues. So for you, there's obviously some very established venues here already. But for some people who are interested in becoming a venue this year, what you want to decide is, are you going to just do in-house events, or are you going to open up your venue to other potential fringe artists? You can just do in-house events if you want, encourage you to engage with other fringe artists and have them at your venue. Decide what model you're going to run. Are you going to charge people a straight hire fee? Are you going to charge extra for a technician? Are you going to do a ticket split? That's where, depending on the amount taken through the box office, you take a certain percent and the artist takes a certain percent. And make sure that you've written a contract, like I said again, keep talking on about it. So from now, you can create your venue profile on Event Card, which is our event management system. There's lots of information on our website about how to do this. If you need any help, we're here to help. Include as much information as possible, great picture, circulate the information, all that kind of stuff. Chat with prospective artists and decide whether they're a good fit. If you're doing it on a ticket split, especially, this is going to be really important to you, but also if you're doing it on a high ticket, if you want to sell those drinks, you've got to make sure you stay with your audience as well. Create, in the new year, start creating a marketing plan for your fringe program. Lots of venues do their own sort of mini brochures now. You're going to produce flyers, you're going to put posters up in your venue, and think about how you can do that. Again, April, boring stuff, insurance, and that kind of stuff. It's boring, I know, I'm sorry. And then also, in April, make sure you familiarise yourself with the box office information if you're going to be helping artists run the door on the night, and how you can sell extra tickets for them. There's still walk-up tickets available. And then April to June, support your artists and help them sell more tickets. Share them on your venue's social media. If you've got a database, make sure you're sharing their events with your database. So these are kind of the top tips, ensure you have great pictures of your venue on your event listing, whether that's of the exterior, but it might actually be more helpful for artists to have pictures of the room that they're going to be performing in. Ensure you know what kind of text you're going to offer, microphones, lights, things like that. Make sure you provide the most up-to-date accessibility and licensing information. People get this wrong sometimes because we really at a later date, especially with under 18 trying to go to venues that are 18 plus. So good. Apply for a venue bursary. Talk about this a bit more, but we're going to be doing venue bursaries this year for the first time. Decide what packages you're going to offer artists. Are you going to include technician? Are you going to include like front of house person? What you're going to help them with. And then again with the marketing, and then budget for marketing just to get it, and then contact us if you need any help. So the venue agreement is a bit important bit of information you need to know. So we have like a code of conduct between us and the venue, so it's a bit about like treatment of artists, treatment of Brighton Fringe staff, and then it goes into things like what we'll do for you, what you need to do for us. The most important bit in it is ticket allocation. To be part of Brighton Fringe, you need, as a venue, you need to give us a minimum of 30% of your tickets. If you want to sell the rest of them at an alternative box office, you can. Obviously, if it's the first time taking part in Brighton Fringe, the whole point of you taking part in Brighton Fringe is to be part of Brighton Fringe, so you might as well sell them with us. But if you sell more than 50% by Brighton Fringe, and you already have your own box office set up, we will look at doing redirecting to your box office so that you're happy to have 50% through us before we do that. And next slide, please. Next one. Some bad news from Brighton Fringe. Those of you who've taken part in Brighton Fringe before will know this is an ongoing issue. Generally speaking, Brighton and Hove City Council are anti-flyering. They have a flyering restriction zone in the city centre. You have to pay a flyering licence to be able to fly it. They have been trying, this is the third year. Previously we've had an agreement with the Brighton Council that if you're displaying a Brighton Fringe logo, you are exempt from flying regulations in the city. This is the third year they've tried to revoke this from us. We have been having ongoing discussions with them for the past several months, trying to get them to not impose new regulations on us, but unfortunately we've been unsuccessful. we are hoping to gain support from them in other ways. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. But basically, they pushed back hard on us. They haven't been as hard on us as they have been on a lot of other people. So we will give them that credit. But next slide, please, Ben, and I will do my best to explain this. So, this is the normal flyering regulation sort of area. If you're outside this area, you can fly it. So in the non-flying outfit, fly it to your heart's content. No one can fly it for free. Yes, you can fly for free outside greyed out area and enjoy yourself. So, the red lines, so that includes Barry Gardens, all the way from St Peter's Church down to the Old Steam, the bottom of North Street, and New Road along Jubilee Street. You can also fly her when displaying a Brighton Fringe logo between the hours of 12 and 8 for free. I'm so sorry. I cannot explain this otherwise. Too much of the Yeah. Yeah. If you're within the grey area, you cannot fly unless you are in possession of a flyering license. Brighton Fringe will be purchasing a number of flyering licenses for Brighton Fringe artists to use. They will be available here. This is where our artist hub is based during the Fringe. We don't know how many we're going to be able to secure at the moment. This is an unexpected budget line to our yearly budget. So we're pushing back again, trying to get more for cheaper. And they will be available here for collection. You will have to give some form of deposit. We haven't settled on what the deposit will be because these are obviously valuable. And it may be like your debit card or a shoe or something, I don't know. But then you will have to return it to your items. Your items will be stored in a safe, in another box cupboard. It will be safe, you have check-in, check-out forms, etc. We will be happy for people to take them overnight. But again, you will have to leave that item with us secured overnight. I am very sorry about this. I know this is, it's such an important element for a lot of people in Britain. If you go back a slide, then, feedback is welcome to this email address. If you would like to email the council regarding this, we would be very glad for your support on this matter. Music venues and assisting, so please feel free to contact the council with that. Next stage. Support. Right, you don't have to listen to me anymore. Sarah's going to take it over. Yeah. Everybody's doing okay? Quite a lot of information. We're going to let everyone take a breath now. Have a look at a little bit about the support that we can offer you so you can come back in. So, we have touched a little bit on first week already. They come in two ways. We've got the first wave of first week open today. I think we've got 11 different groups of bursary available. So some of those bursary groups have more than one bursary available in them. So the venue bursaries, I think there are 10. Between 5 and 10 venue bursaries available. So it says here, ignore, we don't have anything for you anyway. Brighton Fringe offers a range of bursaries to support those who wouldn't otherwise be able to take part in the Fringe. Each bursary covers cost of registration, but may offer additional support in terms of mentoring or cash or marketing or other things as well. If you pay your registration fee and then you are awarded a bursary later on, we will of course reimburse you for that registration fee. So yeah, our Wave 1 bursary opens today, Wave 2 opens December, isn't it? Yeah. Take your cameras and do whatever you do with them if you are so. Would you like to hear about things? Ben, only bursaries this year we're going to offer for the first time. This is going to be a marketing package for venues that we will do for you for free in bulk, some print, some digital. There's a form on the website we're asking venues to fill out so that we know who's interested in receiving the package, and then those the winners of that bursary will be pulled at random from a hat at the November venue managers meeting. So please come along if you like sort of events like that. Yeah, so that's the fairest way we could think to do it.
Thank you. If that's not working for anybody, or you don't want to participate now, obviously all the information is available on our website. Please go to the Take Part section of Brighton Fringe website and go to the social section. All the information is there for you. Oh, and another one, because given you've already got the panel there, this one will tell you all about our Fringe Academy, which again Rihanna has touched on briefly. So our Fringe Academy runs throughout the year. It's a free program of online workshops to support you on your Fringe journey and artistic development. And the great thing about them is you can take part in those, you can join in online completely free, even if you don't end up registering for Brighton Fringe. They're really great, they're on a wide variety of topics. In fact, I think we've got a picture on the next slide. Yeah, so lots of different examples here. We've got how to make a trailer, finding your audience, how to crowdfund, how to produce your show, so lots of different topics. The next one we've got, I think, is next Wednesday at 6 p.m. It's about your first Brighton Fringe. We've also, all the previous Fringe Academies that we had last year and that we've already done this year, they're also available to you online on the website as well. So loads of information you can have a look at. Art and paper. Brighton Fringe does run an accreditation service for the Arts Industry Press. What that means really is that arts industry professionals, anyone from programmers, promoters, venue representatives, and lots of other people who might use Brighton Fringe to discover up-and-coming talent. Press can include large-scale shows, local Brighton press, who can support their marketing, TV reviews, but also wider press as well. We're always trying to get more people. I'm in the process of learning to get a list of assessment factors from a much more broad variety of different areas. And those can review your work as well, which is obviously really helpful to you financially. It's included when you register online for Eventicon, and there'll be a section where you can opt out if you don't want press or arts industry to have complimentary tickets to your show. You can opt out at any time for that, so it's entirely up to you. But we do allocate up to 4 tickets per event, and as you say here, those are in a stock hold, so if your ticket is sold out, they automatically go into the public feature and have event. Cool. And then, come April, our awards, we'll announce our awards. So every Brighton Fringe, we have an awards programme. The awards are hosted on the last evening of Brighton Fringe. They include things like the Soho Playhouse Fringe Competition News Award, which is this one here, where the winning event is flown out to New York to perform and you can see just how happy they are to have won that. So it's definitely worth trying if that applies to you. We have the Pebble Trust International Touring Bursary Awards, offering the winners to travel to another international Fringe event. But we've got, I think last year we had 17 different awards through. So it's definitely worth having a look at those online as well, seeing if you like to apply for any of those awards over time. Matt?
So each year we nominate an artistic service award. So what we did is a role that was created in 2021 with the aim of sort of holding the disruption for trustees and council trustees artists. So just to make sure that what we're doing is visible to you guys and also that your voice are heard. What we do is we have an artist observer, and previously it was just been one person who would sort of chat to artists and then feedback on what you're feeling about Brighton Fringe to the board, and then that's really implementing how they run. This time we did it slightly differently, make it a bit more collaborative and to sort of cover a wider range of artist voices, because with sort of the 850 odd events we had, it's hard for one person to chat to everyone. So this role is open now. We have participated in Brighton Fringe in the last 5 years to apply, and that's really the only criteria. Other than that, you just have to be able to meet up with the other artists with the four these groups, which are quarterly. So the three of you meet up with probably Jan and myself and Sarah, have an overview of sort of conversations you can have, feedback you're getting, and then one of you will require to go to the board meeting to present that to the board. So it's fairly low time commitment, but it's a way to be more involved with Brighton Fringe and programs that goes through the next year. So it's currently open, nominations close on the 22nd, and then there will be public voting on the 26th. It's quite a short form, just a reminder, it's on our website if you are interested, or you can email us if you have any questions on take part at Brighton Fringe football. Registration, we're here today because the launch date of registration is 2024. Next one, please. So, if you haven't taken part before, we haven't run through it a bit, but you register through Eventstrong. So that's our online event system, similar to something like Eventbrite. If you haven't used it before, it's just a case of sort of putting in all your info, the forms you've done in sort of half an hour or so, sort of all info there and have a venue ready. You can also use it to have conversations with the venue if you don't sort of know where you're supporting the crowd, you know when there. And we're obviously on hand and do that questions. But yeah, the main thing is you go there for now and register. You can, if you don't have it all sorted yet, you can just start the application. But if you get registered before the 4th of December, you'll get early bird pricing. So it's worth checking out now because you're getting early bird. And yeah, that's pretty much everything from the Brighton Fringe team. It's been the artist services department sorted, myself, Jan and Sarah. We're all in on hand over email or phone. The email is there, which you just mentioned, take part at brightfringe.org, and our phone number and everything is all on the website as well. Yeah, so we help with everything from sort of artists and venues taking part, right from help with marketing, presentations, anything like that. It's sort of a one-stop shop for anything you need to do Brighton Fringe. Any questions you find to ask us, you know, as Rihanna said, sort of your registration fees pay for administration of Brighton Fringe. If you make the most of us, a lot of artists sort of have questions that they get asked, and they feel like they didn't know something whilst taking part, and it sort of makes it all harder experience. But just email us, we'll probably have the answer. And hopefully you can approach people behind and use your nothing very cool. And then other than that, Ben here, you can give them the next slide please, is our box office manager. So come December, he will probably be the person that is obviously doing as much as us in terms of ticket sales, any all that stuff, discount codes, whatever you like. And then we'll have a team as well for friends and partners who are doing the box office. I believe now we are going on to venue pictures. So the up and venue manager here tonight, because a lot of you may not have taken part in Brighton Fringe before, this is a chance for them to give a short 2-minute clip about their venue, what sort of programme they often have, and what sort of like programme. So it's a big chance for you to meet a few of them. There's obviously loads more, over 100, but this is a good case with some of the options that you want to do. So up first, Paul, if you ready. So this is Paul Yellow from the Ironwork. So a lovely state-of-the-art theatre space. Do a lot of comedy, cabaret, bits like that as well. But I will leave that to Paul.
Hello. So yeah, I'm from Ironwork Studios, which is Brighton Fringe venue, which is the cheap side, an industrial estate where the house is. It's not very glamorous to look at as you're walking up, but it's very glamorous when you come inside. And because we're a private venue, we do our programming into a lot of LGBT stuff, but not exclusively. So this is our second group. Yeah. Last year we had a real mix of sort of cabaret and drag stuff and some hard and theatre, so it's a real wide programme. And we extended our capacity, so we knocked some walls down, and we're now 220 capacity in the main room. But we have also just opened a smaller theatre space called Studio C, which is 80 to 100 capacity, which is very much more of a traditional fringe black box style theatre space. And I am very, very happy to say that I've teamed up with Roger Kay, formerly of Rialto, who's going to be helping the programme. So Roger, do you want to come and say a couple of bits about what we're going to be doing there? Roger, everybody?
Thanks, Paul. Very excited to be involved with the ironwork. I'm going to be working closely with Paul, who's got huge experience in Confield. My background really is campus theatre, so very excited to be working with Paul is a lovely thing. So, yeah. That's it.
Any so music, drag, cabaret, theatre, anything at all, we're interested. So that's great.
Thanks, Paul and Roger. Up next we have Amy from the actors.
Okay, I've practiced as well. As I've already got 2 minutes, I won't waste it by going through the rates and packages we have, because it's all down there and then seats and available to download on our website, actors.com. If you don't know our venue, it's between Old Sea and Edward Street, we use the pavilion and a secret tunnel for people who don't movement. Located in the historic Marlborough Hotel building, it was for years known as the Marlborough, but just over 2 years ago, the venue was reinvented and reinvigorated as the actors, taking inspiration from theatre buffs that have a cool era in a feature of the city's rich relationship with the performing arts. And we still have to go. The actors is an inclusive and welcoming space and renowned within the LGBTQ+ and BIPOC communities. And in case you didn't know, we won the accolade of Best Venue at the Brighton Fringe 2023 Awards. By having your event as our award-winning venue, you're not only going to experience a fully kitted out proper-little theatre with a stage of Christina Mark and persons, it's a demonstration history, and you'll also be working with a highly knowledgeable arts and themes. Joe's the manager. He is a multi-instrumental musician who regularly plays in a jazz band. He's got years of experience running popular music venues before heading up the actors. He's also one of the nicest and most helpful people you've ever met. We've got a social media marketing and design team who create viral posts and design in-house promotional materials in our own time. We have an in-house venue technician, a group of them, and our family skills are all creative, patient, and are just brilliant people to work with. And then it's me. I'm curating the Fringe project. I've been involved in 10 Brighton Fringes since 2013. That's as a staff member, a trustee, a producer, a venue operator, and even as a performer. This will be my 5th year curating and operating the venue program for the Fringe season, so I consider myself as somewhat of an expert. I'll be your go-to person throughout the whole process of the registration and beyond, offering support and advice where it's wanted, more than likely to be around on-site during the Fringe, if not manning the box office. Our program of events will be carefully chosen to represent the diversity, heritage and culture of the venue, and will open all genres of performance. Popular in 2023, we have theatre, especially queer theatre, comedy, drag, burlesque, dance, improv and music shows. We would especially welcome events representing queer and or black culture, which will make a significant portion of our programme this year. All of the bedrooms, this is just 2 years strong. Thank you.
We next have Rob and Michelle from the Rotunda Theatre.
We're a bit bigger than that. We are the Rotunda Theatre. We have 2 spaces and we pop up at these squares. If you don't know where that is, just look for the big pointy thing in the sky and turn right. So we're right up by the air 360. We have first space is bubble. It's 126 black box theatre in a 14-metre diameter DoD dictum. It's a fully figured-out black box theatre, lighting, sound, and projection for the visible projection space. Our second venue is Squeak, which is 50. It's more intimate, but still has light, sound, and projection. We don't run a bar because we don't like the noise. We do sell drinks like tea, coffee, soft drinks, and a few munchies and things like that. We're a nice, quiet venue, and we do a lot of theatre, music, musical theatre, more than bands and that. And we have comedy. In fact, we are Brighton, I think, the largest open access venue in the Fringe, and we accept anything. We don't curate. We might throw you away if the idea is completely mad and dangerous, but we accept anything. We've had anything from a show that catapulted muffins across the stage to opera. So you can imagine programming what we program. So the way it works is on a split 35-65. In your favour. It's changed from last year. Last year was 40-60. But we dropped it because we have to pay VAT now. We are now a victim of our own. Thank you. There is a guarantee. We do ask for a guarantee. It varies between two venues. We'll also introduce a discount for midweek daytime shows. We found this year, which is very interesting, that there is a midweek daytime audience. And shows that ran through the afternoon and into the afternoon weekend benefited from that. They have smaller crowds, yes, during the week, but when they got the weekend, word of mouth was used all got around, and they did very well. Talking of the shows, we had over 60 companies with us last year, 250 odd performances, if I remember rightly, 50 grand worth of tickets sold, and all the companies, bar two, made money. And the two companies didn't make money because they didn't turn up for one or two for various reasons. So we can't promise you you're going to make a fortune, but we have an audience there, and if you've got a theatre show or a comedy show or anything, we do have a tendency to arc towards theatre and drama, so because the stage sizes and the facilities lend themselves to that, and myself and my partner, we just sat down there, hiding. We both come from a performance background, so we understand what you need, and we try our best to produce a venue that's good, good to the artist, try to make your print exceptionally exciting time, hope you come out of it with the stupid still in your pocket, you haven't blown it all, and maybe not a review, but an experience, and your show from the beginning of the Fringe to the end will improve 1,000%, getting in front of an audience. So if you've got new work, it's a great place to start. When you say this, probably oh, yes, I have it. No. Brochure. We have a brochure. I know how to get them. There is a small thing that can be part of the brochure, but we've had 10,000 copies last year, and we distributed it across Brighton and further afield. We even shared those pop-up boxes for brochures with the speaker text. So, yeah, we distribute brochures. People like a brochure, and you can see by the demographic of the population, not everybody wants to be looking at stuff online. I can't anymore. My eyes are getting really old. So, everyone likes to look at a brochure, and we also have print deals and advertising deals and all sorts of stuff, which we haven't figured out yet. But, that's it. And you want something? Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Before we start questions, is there any other venues here that would like to do it? All right then, yeah.
So finally, we
questions, if people want to ask questions to the room, or if you don't want to, we're going to hang around afterwards so you can come up and ask any of us any questions. Anyone got any questions for the room? We can circulate these slides. We will circulate the slides with everybody who RSVP to the event. But if they could not, just come and give us your email and we'll do it tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. Also, it's on YouTube, so we've been filming very badly down here. We're actually live streaming now. But that will also be available on our website tomorrow if you want to watch River, please. Any more questions? We'll call it a day then. If you want to hang around, get another cup of tea or whatever, and ask us some questions, feel free. But if not, we look forward to seeing you all at Brighton Fringe 2024.